Good evening, and welcome to our darkest corner of the night. I'm Kiki, your guide through the shadows, and tonight we step into the chilling tale of the Kotoribako, the so-called child-stealing box from old Japan. Crafted in secret, filled with blood and unspeakable sacrifice, cursed to tear apart anyone who dares come near, especially women and children. Over a century old, and still perhaps waiting in some damp shrine, tonight we'll open its story, but beware. Once you know how it works, you can't unknow it. Are you ready to face the box that should never have been opened?
Night drapes the Izumo countryside in silken shadows. Crickets hush, cedars lean, and somewhere a single wooden chime clicks, then stops. Local folklore insists the silence means the Kotoribako is awake. Few believe the tale, fewer survive an encounter. In the first year of the Meiji era, an isolated village of outcasts labors under brutal taxation and violent raids. Poverty starves their fields, grief crowds their homes. Hope arrives not as a hero, but as a fugitive, an unnamed man fleeing rebellion on the Oki Islands, offering vengeance inside a box. Carpenters carve a puzzle box no larger than a lunch bento, seamless, intricate, impossible to pry with blades. Fresh blood from a female boar pools inside. For 7 nights the wood drinks crimson. Then comes the final ingredient, the umbilical cord and fingertip of a newborn, culled in secret. They name it Ippu, the first Kotoribako. The villagers gift the sealed box to the regional headman during a harvest banquet. By dawn, his wife and 3 small children writhe on tatami mats, vomiting clots, organs shredding unseen blades from within. Their screams end the persecution, but also any illusion of innocence. Euphoric with power, the village crafts 16 more boxes over 13 years. 6 Ippu, 2 Nihu, 5 Goho, and 3 dreaded Chippu, each requiring another child, another silence from grieving mothers. One summer morning, a village boy, thinking the Chippo a toy, carries it home. Sunset finds every woman and child in his household dead, crimson froth pooling like rose petals. The horror turns inward. The weapon has tasted its makers. Terror births new rules. 3 guardian families, bound by secrecy, rotate custody of each box. Heads of households hide them in damp cellars, never speaking the word Kotoribako in earshot of wives or daughters. Generations pass, memories fray, but the boxes persist, whispering rot. In 2005, 3 college urban explorers filmed their trek through an abandoned barn near Izumo. Amid cobweb-draped rafters, they spot a cube of oddly clean cedar, its joints perfect, its surface mosaic of Tetris-like blocks. The videographer laughs, Hakone puzzle box, and pockets the relic. The camera keeps rolling.
Bet I can crack it before we lose daylight.
Put it back, it feels wrong.
Hours later on the road, Mika's lips pale. A thin ribbon of blood trails from her nostril. She laughs it off until stomach cramps double her over. Inside, microscopic talons slice organs like eel fillets. Ignorance offers no mercy to those marked by the box. Desperate, Kenji consults an aging Shinto priest rumored to keep impossible things. The priest's face blanches at the sight of the cube. He orders the others outside the honden, isolating the afflicted girl behind sacred ropes. Chanting begins, old words barbed with salt and paper talismans.
Some doors once carved stay hungry. Pray, I am still strong enough to close this one.
Despite seals, the mechanism clicks. Panels slide like sliding shoji, revealing sodden, blackened curls of what once was infant bone. The air implodes. Unseen claws rake through Mika's body. She vomits scarlet, eyes glazing. The priest slams the lid, driving a blessed nail through the grain. The onslaught halts. Silence returns, but life has already fled. The priest entombs the nailed box beneath layers of salt and river stones to await a century of weakening. Kenji, now grey-haired, never speaks the name Kotoribako aloud. But some nights he hears a wooden chime snap to silence and wonders which box has started counting down again. Remember, the child-stealing box was built by human hands, hands not so different from yours.
Thank you for visiting with me tonight as we peeled back the shadows around the cursed puzzle box known as the Kotoribako. Whether it ever truly existed or still lurks in some forgotten shrine, the chilling warning remains. Do not touch, do not open, and above all, do not let women or children draw near its quiet, waiting form. If you ever stumble upon an old, ornate wooden box whose craftsmanship seems too perfect, whose presence sends a shiver down your spine, remember tonight's tale. Let this story be your caution. Until next time, my spookies, keep your lights low, your senses alert, and your curiosity firmly locked. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and feel free to leave a comment. And if you feel so moved, subscribe to the channel. I wish you a good night.